She was playing Aurora. Sejuani's melee.
He is ranged, technically. But yeah. He's also got some ranged ability. Scuttle, very
Pioshik?
important.
He is not going to be able to get 6 off this, I don't think. It is very close.
We're still gonna essentially go all in for it as the binding not gonna hit. There's the Galio. Career does not have flash, but he does have a magical journey. Closer says, we are killing this guy. If it's the last thing I do is Peter picks up. He's also had more help from his bottom lane, which obviously does help as Dudu just gonna Dominus here to clear the wave and survive. But the damage comes in, the flash forward is going to force Dudu to flash away. Nice pressure here from Xiu. As now Showmaker does come over, tries to punish as in goes Lucid. Just gonna get goldened up here as the Galio does make his way in. Lucid has to flash out.
Feels kind of favorable here for DNS.
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, just gonna have to try to get the Drake and get out, it looks like. Lucid is in here, but the smite is good from Pioshik. Cycloning just to try to get away. The disengage code comes in and Lucid gets punished for it. And now Closer able to bully Showmaker out of position. They want more. As, you know, we have the TP coming in. Looks like it got interrupted somehow, and now Career is in a lot of trouble. He's going to have to flash, but the follow-up is there and should be very easy. A kill goes over to Pioshik.
Need to win something on this fight.
Yeah.
Career?
Looks like someone was going for a little ward walk. And unfortunately, the Bard continues to be an issue here for Career. Now Dudu going in onto Xiu, just trying to bully him as much as possible with the Dominus.
Just yet in this game, but it's a very late first Dragon. And Career here is on a ward.
Oh no. Oh no.
He's like, I have Magical Journey, I'm fine. They can't take that. Oh, wait, you told me they can take that? Oh yeah, they did take it last time I died as well. Ooh, Pioshik.
This is the potential punish. When you have a
Flashless
Renekton
Aurora
in the lane. He's got Between Worlds, but can it get away from them? As Pioshik's gonna go in, there's the Cyclone. The Between Worlds does come out as Pioshik once more gonna dodge the Sonic Wave. Continuing to fight as Dudu went back to the wave. But now we got a Galio coming in. And Showmaker is here as well. As they're going in, they got TP. A very wonky back and forth fight.
It's TP from Duck Dom. And they're just gonna say, well, that's how we secure grubs. That was the plan all along.
We just wanted the grubs. Peter just gonna flash and miss everything. Very nice kick does come in. And Tempered Fate, not gonna do all too much. Kind of just delays DNS and Duck Dom in a rough spot. That's a nice pick. Going over to Showmaker is now Closer in a rough spot himself, waiting for that Sonic Wave to come in as...
frustrating for DNS because they don't have any control.
Yeah, they're just going on in. They're gonna try to catch Duck Dom here.
A little bit early, though.
Do, I guess. Going in onto Lucid now, but he is Lee Sin. And we are really sending it. This time they're going to use everything and try to kill the Lee Sin. And I'm not even sure they can, although Lucid kind of runs out of dashes. And he will eventually go down.
I'm not sure what Odin told DNS about Lucid, but they really don't like him today.
The whole day. Especially the Xinjiao game was just ridiculous. Closer, going to be rooted up basically forever. Lots of pick in this DK composition. But they're not going to... thinking about trying to go for Closer here. A little bit of ticking.
The map is blank before me. Where do I begin?
Still 5 plates available there. And this Jhin, 0-0 and 1, has a lot of win cons to be potentially set up here if D+ can get back that map control, but they weren't able to hold on to it. Xiu is actually going to get engaged on.
He has flash, but the stuns are coming through. You can see that they're playing for it. The flash comes out, and Xiu just barely going to die to the Cyclone. Dudu tanking up the turret.
Methodical deny of the entry from Showmaker, as this is a miss.
Nice try, actually. The kick is going to land on a Duckdom, but the Sonic Wave is not, as Duckdom still holding onto his flash. Lucid alone in the back line, nobody able to help him. As the TP does come in, at least DK got that away. See the Jhin going to open up the curtains here. She was being zoned away, but the Jhin alone is not going to be able to steal this Baron as the smite comes through. Dudu might have to pay for it as the Galio looking to help him out. And we have the backs already coming in.
Duckdom almost has his TP back. They could actually really turn this if D+ overextend.
You can see that they're actually considering something, but I think now Closer getting kicked out might not be enough. The re-engage kind of half-hearted here from the set of DNS. Xiu might be a little bit of a bonus kill, although she was gifted the shutdown on the beater. And now we have the golden on to Duckdom, who is just looking to aim the long range.
Game at that moment, just things did not line up. D+ had a good... This is really going to mess up the setup for D+. They're going to have to collapse, and they're going to have to collapse quickly.
Yeah, trying to get on top of this Renekton, no easy feat with the Galio coming in. They're gonna find, it looks like Smash over there, or no, it's actually Showmaker in a lot of trouble, and they're just able to CC chain him. And that's gonna be...
And he's just zoned away.
Oh, Lucid tries to go on in. It's just gonna be a flip, but the smite is good to Pyoshik, and they get the kill on to Lucid. As the walk comes through, and Xiu is just dead as well. D+ Kia, this difficult composition is looking very difficult to play, especially from this far behind. And DNS just kind of press all their buttons together and do stuff like that. They take out Career, who didn't have his flash. And now with Chemtech Soul, this game is looking all but theirs.
Unfortunately for Career, I don't know if he's ever really had his flash this game. As Smash is going to be the next target here as they siege the turret a little bit too far. A bit, you know, he was the one trying to set up his own flank, his own aggressive position. He loses that. And he's looking for an aggressive position here as well, a level down on Closer, with some friends coming over.
I don't think this TP from Duckdom... Okay, they're actually full... Okay. Well... It's much more difficult to actually get away from Rakan Wukong, as... Looks like we're just trying to take the Baron down here. Lots of damage done to Duckdom, though, as maybe this is where DNS dropped the ball. It's getting pretty close, but the smite is good, and Lucid is just going to be zoned away. Although the kick does go down onto Peter, and they get that kill. Smash looking for a little bit more.
Time to exit.
Yeah. Pyoshik pretending that he was a clone, and... might just die. I think he has CA though, and the damage is coming through on Career. I think the wallets are just too heavy for DNS, and D+ Kia desperate to get something after the Baron goes away.
Pyoshik.
This is a flank that has been seen for ages and ages, so they knew this was coming. Take this top inhibitor down, you would think. As Xiu trying to be relevant here, but not succeeding at that. As they are going to once again fully Career out and smack D+ in the face with their giant wallets and take them down here in game number 3. Looks like we do have a series on our hands.